we are in beautiful Quartzsite, Arizona. One of those things, of course, is the big tent. We are going to go visit a lot of area attractions that are listed here.
The climb up out of the canyon was steep and difficult, but it was definitely worthwhile once we got to the top. The word petroglyph literally means rock writing, and there are a lot of stories being told all around us on these rocks. To me, this was the most amazing part of our trip to Dripping Springs. It's just to see the hundreds of images carved on the rocks all around us, everywhere we looked.
They're just scattered all over in these rocks. Look.
I contemplated what the Native Americans were actually recording here. Were these battle victories or records of great hunting expeditions?
There it is.
Whatever they were trying to convey was obviously important. They climbed up on some pretty high and dangerous places to scratch in these rocks. After a few hours of checking out the petroglyphs, the sun was starting to set. It was time for us to head back to base camp. Hopefully we'll find that the rest of the trips in the book will be equally as impressive as this place. But we definitely recommend checking out the Dripping Springs and the petroglyphs there. They were really cool.
Yesterday was an awesome trip out to see Dripping Springs, and today we're going to go out and see what is said to be a footprint in the bedrock, which is really cool. You don't see, it's a human footprint. You really don't see, don't get a lot of opportunity to see human footprints in stone. So we're going to go check that out today and see what's going on, and then we're going to go to a couple other places if we have time. So let's jump right into it and see what happens. Today we are looking at something really interesting down here in this bedrock, in this wash right behind me. You see, about the only landmark we've got here is this cactus to find this place, but we got some good directions from some friends we know, and came out here to look at this interesting find down in this wash. A little forbidden archaeology with the Peel Out of Here crew today. So let's take a walk down here and see what we can see. Alright guys, we've come down this big wash down into here, and this is what we're looking at today. And apparently somebody else has already been here and poured some water on this, or maybe peed on it, I don't know. The footprint's all wet today. But you can see right here, you've got all 5 toes, a heel, arch of the foot. Looks like somebody just walked up this rock here and stepped right there, and it's the only footprint out here. But you can tell from the rock that this was all covered at one time. So kind of interesting. footprint out there was really interesting to me. I'm not one to dwell on controversial subjects, but gotta say that firsthand seeing that depression in the rock, there's no doubt in my mind that it's a footprint. You can even see where the individual stepped and then their foot slid a little bit in the mud before it petrified. Really interesting. You know, very evident, 5 toes. You can see the arch, you can see the heel mark. No doubt about it in my mind that that's a footprint. And from all the strata that's layered above that has eroded away after that time, I don't know, it looked pretty old to me. I guess I'll have to leave that to people more educated in archaeology to make that determination. But we just got back from the big footprint, and that was really cool. Taking a little lunch break, and then we're going to head out to there's some more petroglyphs and grinding holes, and then there's also Joseph Cone's cabin, which is really cool. And then we're going to finish the day off hopefully with a rock alignment that is just north of town. So let's roll. We have finally found the grinding holes where the natives used to grind the grain. Alright, so here we are at one of the stone cabins in Quartzsite. I don't know which one this is really. Pretty interesting designs. See, the wall here is all kind of caved in. One of the interesting things I saw in this stone cabin inside here is, go inside and you can see how he saved on concrete. He used old tin cans. Stacked these old tin cans up and just poured some mortar around them. See little spots where the concrete has come off the wall. I imagine this whole thing is kind of built that way. No idea who's buried here or what. Maybe it's just his dog. Awful big dog. Could have been a horse. His favorite mule. Well, at some point we've got to conclude this segment of the episode. There are 19 trips in this book, and they're all really cool, and they all go in different directions. And as the author says in here, you know, it's not really finding whatever it is you're looking for, but just the enjoyment of driving around out in the desert. So pack a lunch, definitely pack some water, because you're going pretty far out into nowhere. If your car breaks down or something like that, you definitely want to have some water with you for the long walk back. I recommend you pick this book up and check it out.